Welcome, fellow people of the internet. Today we're going to be exploring a darker side of YouTube where you can find videos that are somewhat out of the ordinary, maybe even a bit creepy at times, all the way to the downright disturbing. Now, this is the third part of the series so far, so if you haven't checked out the other parts, I'll make sure I link them down below. For reference too, my voice might cut out or anything like that. I've been fighting COVID for like the past 6 days, starting to get over it now, so just in case if I got any, like, if I start to choke up or whatever, then you'll get it. And without wasting any more time, let's just get into it. First up is Who's Hungry? Who's Hungry is a short film written and animated by David Ox, with the film first appearing on YouTube on April 27th all the way back in 2009. Who's Hungry starts off with this innocent yet dark vibe with 2 children running after an ice cream truck, all while that classic ice cream truck music eerily plays in the background, when suddenly out of nowhere the ice cream man's hand basically reaches out of the back of the truck and just snatches up the kids, basically kidnapping them, and we'll see where they end up. We then jump to what I'm considering as his ice cream dungeon, where he ends up stringing the little girl on a meat hook and throws the little boy in an ice box, while at the same time removing an already frozen child out of the ice box. He's got like this big ass blender thing is what I'm assuming it is, and I can only assume he begins blending the child that was removed from this ice box, because that's the only thing that makes sense in my mind. Now, the little girl ends up escaping the meat hook and uses it to stab the ice cream man in the back of the head, causing him to fall over so that she can then go and free the little boy, who I'm guessing is just her brother. And after getting freed, the little boy starts to eat the ice cream that the man was just eating while sitting on the couch. And so, like I was just saying, he basically just ate the kid that was in the freezer before him. Now, the man gets up, the kid starts screaming, running around, getting chased by him. He ultimately ends up falling into the blender himself, while the children run away and ice cream truck music is ominously just continually going in the background. Now, that was my super short condensed version of what actually happened in this video. I think it's worth a watch. It's pretty short, maybe like, I think it's under 5 minutes, but worth the watch. Shout out to David for that one, but we're moving on to the next thing. Up next is Kuyang Dayak. Kuyang Dayak is a 12-year-old video that was first seen on YouTube back on February 8th in 2011. The video shows what appears to be a woman's head on some strange looking body. I've seen a few people saying it looks almost like a dog or some similar animal's body with a woman's head. And the face looks very pale and sickly, almost like she's got on like some zombie movie makeup or something like that. She's not looking good in this. Anyways, the woman in this video apparently mentions Allah and is asking for water, but that's basically all I could find. Could barely even hear what she's saying in this video, to be honest. Super old. Now, this video is creepy, and when first finding it, it'll definitely leave you with some questions. But I'm 99% sure that now this is debunked, because I found somebody on Reddit who says that the woman in this video is most likely Mumtaz Begum, which is a mythical half-human, half-fox creature lady that has been an attraction at Pakistan's Karachi Zoo for the past several years. And I know what everybody's thinking. Obviously, don't trust any random person on Reddit, but I looked it up after. Murad Ali is the man behind Mumtaz Begum. He dresses as the woman with the body of a fox and gets into character for up to 12 hours per day. Now, personally, I don't really think that they look the same, but that could easily be explained away by somebody having the same idea, or a person in the original video wearing a mask to hide their true identity. However it happened, while none of this is 100% confirmed, I'm almost positive that this is not the same person in the zoo in these 2 videos. Basically, might be 2 people that had the exact same idea, although if these are the exact same thing, that would be pretty crazy to me. But I'll let you guys be the judge of that one. Henry Eats is an animated short made by British artist and animator Ben Wheel, and it was first created back in 2003, but would not be posted onto YouTube until December 13th, 2013, a whole 10 years later. Now, the short begins with a brain-like creature that eats the heads of these minifigure men. The camera zooms out to show that it is actually inside the head of the standing dude, later confirmed to be Henry Eats himself, who lives in the woods in a cabin, basically. So he's that guy that lives in a cabin in the woods. A tooth fly with a faucet on its ass flies in and connects itself to the standing dude, pouring fluid from its faucet into a mug. The camera then cuts to a small door, which suddenly opens to reveal the crawling dude, who crawls out to drink from the mug via a straw. Now, once he's finished, he crawls back into his space and shuts the door. The clock strikes 6 and the day is over. it's a weird thing. You gotta see it yourself, to be honest. The next day, the cycle is about to repeat. However, before we see the toothfly fly in, the scene cuts to deep in the woods, where we're introduced to the dinosaur, who seemingly represents death. The dinosaur starts making a beeline towards the standing dude's house, while the daily activities just go on as planned. So, normal stuff for standing dude, but this dinosaur just appeared. However, as the crawling dude finishes drinking his drink and prepares to head back into his space, the dinosaur is already there and decapitates the crawling dude. Then, the dinosaur heads over to the standing dude and prepares to decapitate him as well. So, shit just got real for them. This is insane at this point. But the scene cuts back to the brain creature from the beginning as soon as we hear the sound of dinosaur decapitating him. So, basically, it all just restarts again. The miniature men that appear on the conveyor belt stop appearing as the standing dude has been killed. We cut back to the outside of the cabin where we see the headless standing dude at the window while the eerie Henry Eats theme plays. The screen fades out and the short just ends right there. Now, like I was saying, super weird short video, short film, whatever you want to call it. Super creepy. I recommend watching it though, because you don't expect this at all. The first little couple seconds, you're like, oh, what the hell is happening? Up next, Who Wants to Gnaw on Human Bones? Who Wants to Gnaw on Human Bones is a video by Treats for Beasts. It was uploaded to YouTube back in September 27th in 2009, and the video consists of a pink fat dude basically with an expressionless face frolicking and dancing through this field. The character kind of, to me, it looks like a dollar store Patrick Star. And basically this is interspersed with these still images of his face with color changing effects applied to it. And the whole video is only 40 seconds long, and then it just completely ends out of nowhere. The entire video is accompanied by a synthesizer playing this simple melody repeatedly, occasionally drifting off from time to time, playing wrong notes, while a distorted voice sings the phrase, "Who wants to gnaw on human bones?" Just basically going along with the melody. There's not really too much else to say about this video. It does give me some weird vibes, but it's mainly thanks to the synthesizer, and not really, but thanks to the ugly ass Patrick Star. Last up is the Saudi Arabia witch sighting, which is a viral video from over 7 years ago that shows what is supposedly Saudi Arabian police officers pulling up on a person with long black hair wearing all white, which the video is claiming is a witch. Now, if you've ever played Left 4 Dead, you can sort of think of those witches, definitely not as scary and definitely not as fast. This witch kind of honestly looks more like the girl from the movie The Ring, and it's just slowly staggering towards the officers, who I think are on some sort of off-road vehicle kind of thing. They're definitely in the off-road. It's kind of hard to tell though, because it's super dark besides their headlights shining on this alleged witch, whatever you want to call her. Now, the best part of the video is easily this guy's scream, dude. Like, this officer is fucking screaming his lungs out. You would think that his legs are literally getting chopped off in the video. Like, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He is freaking out. Like, I totally get it, being freaked out in that moment, but dude, I don't know about that. Like, I think I'd just be moving at that point. I wouldn't even be fucking screaming. Yeah, now these screams are so unbelievable. If this video is fake, I think he deserves an award for that kind of acting. But yeah, I definitely think this whole video is fake. If not, it was definitely just a prank that kind of put this guy out. And yeah, his crying is super intense, dude. So I don't know if he's acting, but if he is, good for him, bro. Like, he deserves that clap. That's all I got for this week. I'm dying. I'm choking. I still like him. Kind of getting over COVID right now, so whatever. Give me a couple more days. I'll have another video out. I don't know when you'll even see this video. I'm saying that, like, come on. But anyways, yeah, I just bought a new camera. It's somewhere around here. I haven't set it up yet. I'm trying to figure that out too. So hopefully we stepping up this quality slowly and surely for you. You know what I mean? So anyways, appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you check out the links below. And yeah, man, I'm tired. I'm about to take a nap. So get laid, stay safe, stay dangerous. I'm already messing up my words. I'll catch y'all later. This is